All right. Welcome back to the GSMC Wrestling Laureate Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. Just kind of reflecting on what we talked about. We had our WWE Friday Night SmackDown review. We had our WWE Monday Night Raw preview. Then we jumped into men's power rankings in terms of wrestling. And now let's move on to the women. So I don't know. So like I said before, hope you guys love that. You know, that thing of my man Mark Briscoe. So let's go ahead and jump on into number 10. We have, let's see, it's still not working. Damn it. So yeah, let's go back to this. You have to see this ugly mug again. Sorry. At number 10, I have Roxanne Perez. I love Roxanne Perez, but for the women's power ranking, ultimately, I feel like her time might be up as WWE NXT pretty soon. Obviously, you have NXT Battleground Kenny coming forward. It's going to be interesting to see if she holds on to the belt. At number 9, I have Laura Valkyria. Valkyria, ever since she made it onto the WWE Monday Night Raw roster, being drafted by Adam Pearce. She's been pretty impressive. I want to move her up forward, but she recently lost the Queen of the Ring. But I'm not trying to throw shade at that. Having her here at number 9, I feel like is, as compared to thousands of other women's wrestlers, I feel like, that's pretty good. At number 8, I had Becky Lynch. And although Becky Lynch has lost her championship, although she is a free agent with the WWE, I have her on this list mostly because she's the dealer. She kind of has her fate in her own hands. Can she get a handsome contract by Tony Khan and she heads to AEW? Could possibly be it. I know a lot of people are like, you know what, she's probably going to stay with her husband in WWE. But, like Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, they've kind of achieved everything they kind of had in terms of professional wrestling in WWE. If they want to fight more from like a world, wrestling spectrum where they're fighting the best in the world, the smart thing would probably go to AEW. AEW recently merged with New Japan Professional Wrestling, recently merged with Ring of Honor, and I feel like only in a matter of time they're going to merge with like another wrestling brand and stuff like that. So would it really wouldn't really be that crazy if Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins end up on AEW or in New Japan Professional Wrestling? Because like if they do leave the WWE, I feel like the WWE would be a little like, that's why this is a huge big ass maybe. And Seth Rollins has kind of been Triple H's guy for the longest time, ever since, you had him cash in his Money in the Bank against Brock Lesnar and, Roman Reigns. It was like, Seth Rollins wants the title. Like, you kind of put a huge target on Seth Rollins' back, but I feel like he's not going to lead Triple H in any way. So, I definitely think that they're going to stay, right where they are. All right, so we have at number 7 we have Liv Morgan, and I do love Liv Morgan. She's cool and all. I think she's great right now, but I feel like just like I was talking about with Damian Priest, she's kind of around that same area. She's kind of a bridge champion. She's a bridge champion. I feel like WWE is kind of looking for kind of like someone to step up to Liv. I know as soon as Rhea Ripley comes back, she's probably going to challenge Liv Morgan. But I feel like when she does, probably Dirty Dom is going to choose his side and screw over Rhea Ripley to help Liv Morgan out, which but that's my opinion. And yeah, at number 6, I have Mercedes Moné. Mercedes Moné, formerly known as Sasha Banks, recently became the TBS champion on AEW Double or Nothing. It's not that I don't like her. It's not that I don't like her. I think she won a championship way too fast, especially after a month and a half of just kind of waiting and cutting the same crappy promos over and over and over and over again. But that probably wasn't Mercedes. That was AEW. Be like, all right, let's wait, let's have this build up. But I feel like the build up was a little too much. So yeah. At number 5, I have Athena. Athena, the Ring of Honor World Women's Champion, has been, she's on a historic run. She's killing it. Definitely miss her from WWE NXT, Ember Moon. But I feel like she has the Ring of Honor Women's Division on her back. That's why I kind of put her so high. At number 4, I have Nia Jax. Nia Jax, she's the irresistible force. Nia Jax she has a lot of great things coming her way. I believe that 1,010%. She's the king. She's the queen of the ring. She has a number 1 contendership, number 1 contenders match against Bayley at SummerSlam or Piper Niven, which it's kind of crazy, but whatever. I feel like at this point in Nia's career, this is her time to strike. I feel like this is her time to kind of to kind of come up from WWE, to kind of come up from the women's division. Nia Jax should be part. She's been a part of the company for so long. I am a Nia Jax kind of guy. I think that she's great. I don't think she would ever kind of be like that bloodline or kind of join the bloodline or anything like that. So, I don't think WWE will really touch on, women kind of in the bloodline, but that'd be pretty interesting. Maybe Tamina comes back, possibly, but I don't know. I think that'd be pretty crazy. At number 3, I have Bayley, the WWE Women's Champion Bayley. Once again, I love Bayley. I feel like she is, ever since she's kind of merged into like this babyface role. She doesn't belong as a heel. She doesn't belong in a heel. She cuts crappy promos. She's not good on the mic. She's not good on thinking on her toes. And I'm not trying to say that because I hate her. I'm not trying to say that because she's bad. I'm not trying to say that because she's not a good wrestler, because she is a good wrestler. Bayley is a good wrestler. She's been a wrestling fan her whole entire life. I feel like the best thing for Bayley is to just continue this babyface role. If she drops the championship at any given WWE main event, it's not really going to be a surprise, but at the same time, it's not really going to be in a position where people can be like, well, Bayley sucks. Bayley's terrible at what she does. She's not a good champion. No, because she already established that. She's one of the she's one of the uh, uh, you know, four horsemen in WWE NXT Women's Division. Like, she obviously has a lot of respect on her back. So it wouldn't surprise me if Bayley does lose the championship at SummerSlam, but she's just doing it because she's trying to put over other talent. And that's something you definitely should do when she's at her age, when she's kind of had her tenure with WWE, she's kind of had her spotlight. If Bayley kind of has a WWE title run, kind of like, I don't want to compare it to the men's, but kind of like a John Cena, because I don't know, I feel like I don't want to compare apples to oranges here because John Cena was amazing. But I feel like Bayley and John Cena at this point are kind of like in the same boat. Like where you kind of had John Cena as that very flamboyant, kind of like this panders to the crowd, tries to get other people over and stuff like that, which John Cena did at the end of his career. Because before then, he wasn't really game for putting people over him because obviously, who would want to be? Who would want to be like, basically, you're trying to be like, this guy's going to get paid more money than I am. This guy's going to get better deals. This guy's going to get the strap on him. He's going to be, he's going to get all the endorsement deals. So that's why, I don't know. I kind of have Bayley in that kind of. At number 2, at the timeless Toni Storm in AEW Women's World Champion. She's amazing. She knows how to cut a good promo. She knows how to talk. She knows how to wrestle. She knows how to get the fans, over and turn the matchup. But one thing that I really do like about Toni Storm is that her ability to kind of, she's the heel. No, she's the babyface. No, she's the babyface. No, man, she's the heel. But that's something that wrestling fans love to ponder. And that's something that, definitely love watching Toni Storm doing what she's, doing in AEW. At number 1, of course, it'd be kind of stupid not to have her as number 1. You have Jordynne Grace, the TNA Knockouts World Champion. She's been on WWE NXT. WWE wants her. TNA wants her. If she was a free agent, which she's not going to be within the year, her contract's up in another year, she would get money. She would be absolutely untouchable. She'd be one of the highest paid women in not just WWE, but probably the world. She's very special. She's absolutely killing it. And being strictly, I know we're running out of time and I hate going over time, but, Jordynne Grace, definitely the best women's wrestler in professional wrestling right now. So, yeah, hope you guys, kind of sucks the graphics didn't work. I apologize for that. But let's go ahead and move on to our Memorial Day, our Memorial Monday. We go back on, wrestling icons who was passed on. And today we're going to talk about Macho Man Randy Savage. So, hey, do not go anywhere.